Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Mines. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to the Pressure Podcast, everybody.
Give me a hell yeah!
Rated M for Millennial. We are live in our studio from Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Cole.
LeBron.
And today we speak about the NBA. Today we get down to the association, to the courts, to the sneakers. We have a lot to talk about here. Now, as everybody saw from the thumbnail, there's a lot of conversations going around with Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant just reached a milestone. He hit 30,000 points. So we will definitely expand on that. We're also going to reveal the new NBA towel ranking.
Finish him!
And we're also going to speak of what we see going towards the tournament. So how you been, broski? This is the Super Bowl champion over here. Look at him.
The champ is here.
His shirt's fucking doing the gritty right now, broski. Grittying on him.
Yes, sir.
Fuck Kansas City. Fuck Kansas City.
What the fuck?
I don't care.
Not the queefs. Not the queefs.
Listen, man. You guys can talk all the shit you want this year.
Absolutely.
You guys could.
I mean, we belt ass.
No,
belt ass.
no. To me, it was a massacre. To me, it was the Holocaust. To me, it was a Holocaust in New Orleans.
Too.
It was like Moses trying to part the sea, but the sea swallowed him whole. He was right there, right in reach of the 3-point or the 3-peat right there, and then all of a sudden,
I smell pussy.
Sorry, buddy. Can't come through it. Got too many sinners behind you.
I'm talking shit. I'm a Ravens fan. I get to talk all the shit I want because all Kansas City Chiefs say, "Oh, y'all can't beat us. Y'all can't beat us." Well, y'all can't beat the fucking Eagles. We didn't lose like that to them. Shit, if it wasn't for a few missed field goals, maybe we would have beat them. But we will never know. That's neither here or there. What's there is Cabo, and what's here is the Kansas City Chiefs. You guys are. Did you do your parade today, or was it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning. Oh,
Tomorrow.
yeah. So while some people are going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, some people are going to be wishing they didn't forget to bring their girl something, you're going to be watching the parade. Fuck Valentine's Day. I'm not buying shit. All right, so let's get to it. Durant reaches 30,000 career points. But the debates going around is, Stephen A. said that he's definitely a top 10 player because he's top 3 best scorer of all time, which I do agree with that. I think Jordan, Kobe, and then Kevin Durant are the best scorers of all time, all around.
That we've ever seen, yeah.
But to me, that doesn't make me a top 10. He might be a top 15, but that doesn't make it a top 10. Where do you have him landing your all-time rankings? Because then this is what he's averaging this year.
But that's tough, though, because I feel like we're doing the same thing that we're doing when LeBron had reached a milestone and we try to figure out where exactly he is. Let him finish his career first. I feel like his career is not over. So since he still has a couple more, I'd say about 2 or 3 more years, let's see where he's at on the scoring thing before we start putting him anywhere. I just don't think right now putting him top 10 is a good idea either because he's not. I don't think he's a top 10. But even top 15, I'm not sure about that either.
Well, I could see top 15. I can make an argument for it because he is, you know what I'm saying, he's not considered a sniper. He's considered a sharpshooter. He is a sniper.
The resume is great.
I mean, he's averaging 27.3, 6 and 4.3 stat line.
His resume is great.
This guy, he's one of the best of all time. But to me, scoring is not just, it's a component, but it's not what makes an all-time great. For me, what makes an all-time great is leadership intangibles. You got to be healthy. You got to be able to show up every day. And
A guy like this should be able to lead, is what we're trying to say.
yes,
And he just, I mean, he's great, but for some reason, his team just,
and obviously,
they don't elevate.
obviously, you can't be normal.
around him.
You can't be normal. We're not asking him to be normal. You can't be normal to be in the top 10, and we all know he ain't. He's not normal. He's literally 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan.
Might well say 7 foot.
He's a 7-footer with a with a 7'4" wingspan, and the man. Good luck trying to. What's up, Cole? What's going on, broski? Hey, Cole. We're talking about the Durant milestone reaching 30,000 points. Stephen A. Smith said that because he's the third best scorer of all time, he's in the top 10. I disagree. Do you have him in your top 10? And what's your top 10? Because we're over here debating. I think he might be a top 15. He says it might, even that is questionable, which is true. But
It's just because we've seen so many great players come in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's really hard to just be like, okay, these are top 15 players.
so here are things that I categorize for greatness. You'd have to have the intangibles. You have to be a good all-around defense and offensive player. You have to show up when it counts most. You have to be a person that stays healthy,
It's kind of annoying a little.
and you have to be a leader. For me to put you in the top 10, because there's too many others that are leaders that, you know what I'm saying, did that thing. I agree. No, we're agreeing with you. We completely agree. He can't be a top 10 because there's just too many others that are a little better. And
It is hard. You're right.
It's
You're
not
right,
easy.
Kobe. It's not easy. It's not. To pick those top 10 it's really hard.
so I prepared some graphics here for us. Here's Kevin Durant. In his 20s. In his 20s, he was in OKC and in Golden State Warriors. He was a top 5 MVP finalist 6 times. He was All NBA 8 times. He went to the finals 3 times and got 2 titles. Ever since he's turned 30, and some people will say, yeah, but he tore his Achilles. That's neither here or there to me because ever since he turned 30, he has yet to finish top 5 in MVP. Only 3 All-NBA, 1 finals appearances, and 0 titles. So
Meanwhile, Kobe was at his best even after he tore his ACL.
and I've been telling people this. People say that I'm just hating on Kevin Durant, but I've been telling people this. Durant, I should have done the usage rate, but graphic, but I didn't have enough time. But the thing about Durant, everybody, and people are gonna hate me.
Be cool, nigga.
When Durant had the highest usage rates of his career, usage rating, meaning when he had to facilitate, he had to do the scoring, he had to do the leadership things in a team, he didn't show up when it mattered most. Now, I get it. Sometimes it was on Westbrook. It is. Westbrook fucking, he took a lot of opportunities from him. I give you that. But there are some times where it wasn't on Westbrook. This man's shot was not falling when it needed to be, when it needed. And when his usage rates were low in Golden State, that's when he showed up. That's when he was making all the shots over LeBron's face. That's when he was clutch. That's when he couldn't miss. He was averaging 30 points in the fucking NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit right there.
Yeah.
Finish him.
But when he left Golden State, all of a sudden that Durant disappeared again. I don't see that guy again.
My top 10 goes in order.
Jordan, LeBron, Bill Russell, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Duncan, Wilt, Kobe, Steph. I agree with you. I just have him in a different order. But it really doesn't matter because as long as you have Jordan number 1, that's the right order.
And then you talking about like guys like AI. I don't know, man. Even though he didn't win a title, which is crazy to say,
Yeah.
but man,
But I actually have Jordan, Magic, Bill Russell, Kobe, and LeBron. That's how I have it. Then Kareem, Bird.
and then that means Shaq's not even a top 10 player. Oh no,
Well,
that's tough.
the one thing I will take is I take
Steph,
I take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out for now,
and you put
and I put Shaq. But I agree with that one because Kareem was the all-time greatest scorer. You know what I'm saying? He had the most unstoppable move,
Then we talking about guys like Wilt.
and Kareem.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these are.
And Kareem, for those who don't know, Kareem is one of the most greatest human beings you ever meet. This guy was in the Oval Office alongside Bill Russell, alongside Muhammad Ali, and alongside Jim Brown. Okay. Obviously, Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson, Malcolm X were there too, but these guys were still playing when they were doing this. Muhammad Ali lost his crown and lost 2 years of boxing because of that. Because they stood up before they believed. So Kareem definitely deserves there. But the thing is, Shaq is...
yeah, but if you move Kareem, right? You're moving Kareem.
He's 11.
He's 11, right? Then you got Wilt.
No, Wilt is in my top 10.
Oh, Wilt's in the top 10. Okay.
There's no way he's not.
Okay. Wilt is in there. Yeah, right. Let me see. Who can I think of?
And for those who say, oh, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and those guys played against
Elijah Wan,
plumbers,
sure.
electricians, guys that weren't really that good.
Elijah Wan pretty much put his...
Goddamn white boy.
But let me tell you something. A lot of other motherfuckers play with against those same plumbers and electricians, and they couldn't do what Wilt Chamberlain did.
Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that sass.
One day they're gonna tell you, some jit's gonna tell you, hey, the only reason Steph Curry was shooting like that was because the NBA made it like this. You know what I'm saying? He was playing against guys who couldn't shoot like him. Because in a few years, there's gonna be better shooters than now. They're gonna say that, oh, the only reason Steph Curry stood out like that was because nobody could shoot like he can. They were with a bunch of bums. I mean, LeBron, look at LeBron. He ain't no shooter. He ain't no pure shooter. That's who he had to compete with.
Damn.
Kevin Durant. Who else? Damian Lillard. Klay Thompson, his own teammate. A lot of these snipers, you know what I'm saying, played alongside Steph Curry against the exact same shootless guys. Mm-hmm. And they can't do what Steph Curry can. Stop blinding yourself with shit, y'all. Stop blinding yourself with shit because it makes you look stupid.
Be cool, nigga.
Take it for what it is. When you see a man doing something that is not normal and he keeps doing it and doing it and doing it, just take it for what it is. Call it how you see it. Don't try to make excuses. Dirk, no, I wouldn't put Dirk in front of KD. Dirk is amazing, don't get me wrong, but KD reached a different peak, a higher peak that Dirk Nowitzki hit, in my opinion, but it's not far. It's not far. Dirk is probably the best shooting, you know what I'm saying, power forward of all time. No, he is the best shooting power forward of all time. And I give kudos to Dirk. But I might have KD in front of Dirk in the all-time great list. But speaking of which, I have a little list over here, some tiers. This is from Nick's tiers from First Take. From First Things First. And this is how he has it. He has GOATs. He has Kareem, he has Jordan, and he has LeBron. Arguably top 5, he has Magic, Tim Duncan, Kobe, and Bird. Previous era legends, he has Wilt, Bill Russell, Jerry West, and Oscar Robertson. And then arguably top 10, he has Hakeem, he has Shaq, and he has Steph Curry. Then obviously you have the in-prime MVPs in Greek Freak and Joker. And then Dr. J, you have Moses Malone, you have Isaiah Thomas, and Kevin Durant as all-time greats. And just outside the top 20, Dirk, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, and Dwayne Wade. I can't disagree too much with that, but he has him in tiers. He has him ranked. You know what I'm saying? But I would say KD is above Greek Freak and Joker right now. Just for now. Greek Freak and Joker, they do have a ring each. Kevin Durant has 2. However, I give those rings that they have more kudos because they did it the right way. They built from within. They went to the team that drafted him and built from there. Kevin Durant, he did the what everybody calls the bitch nigga shit. He went to Golden State, the easiest route to go to get to a championship. He got 2 of them. He proved that he you know what I'm saying, he's the one that was making the shots down the stretch. But it's easy when, like I said, when your user rate is low.
And when you have somebody that's talented as Steph Curry on your team.
That tier list is kind of weird, but everything Nick Wright does is weird. You could tell him I said it, motherfucker.
Goddamn white boy.
However, it was just to give a context of what the consensus is. Everybody knows Jordan's up there. Everybody knows where everybody has usually the similar top 10. But Kevin Durant, I believe he belongs maybe in the top 15. So after Dirk, who do you have ahead of him? Tim. We already mentioned Tim Duncan. So
Ahead of
we have Shaq and Dirk. I can't say Dwayne Wade because Dwayne Wade didn't play as long as he did in his peak. That's gonna chip him down.
so where we at 12?
Yeah. Let's put that graphic back again. So I definitely have Jerry West and Hakeem the Dream ahead of him. So let's see, you already have Jordan, LeBron, Bill Russell, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Duncan, Wilt, Kobe, Steph, Shaq, Dirk, and Hakeem Olajuwon and Jerry West. So that's 14. That's 14.
Is it? I don't know why. I don't know why I want to put AI in front of him, but it's crazy because he got rings.
Mm-hmm.
But AI's career is just so. It's really, really good too.
So who's the 15th best player of all time? It might be Kevin Durant. It just might be.
Yeah, because there's Scotty.
Nah, Scotty ain't nowhere near there.
You don't think so?
Scotty's a top 50 player, but he's nowhere near there.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I feel like what he gave you on the defense and offense. 'cause
I
he
get
could give
him,
you
bro.
both.
He might be top 30. He might even be top 25, but not top 15. Not top 15. Those 20 guys are ahead of him, so that's how he knows it's not top 15.
But
So who's the 15th best player?
I like.
It just might be KD. Am I right? Because I can't put Melo there. I can't put who's another?
Nah, you can't put Melo there.
You can't put Melo there. You can't put. I wish I could put Iverson there. Iverson's probably the only one that we could bother with.
Okay, so then 15 years, or at least I guess close to 12. He's closer to 12 than he is to 10. Let's put it like that. So I was wrong on that. He's about top 15.
Oh my God! Thank you for saying that, motherfucker. Thank you. Give me a hell yeah! I would definitely put KG ahead of Kevin Durant. Yes, sir. Because KG did it on both sides, defense and offense, elite level.
But that would make him 13.
No, because we already have Jerry West, we have Shaq, and we have Dirk ahead of those three,
Okay. All right. So he'd be 16.
and Hakeem. Hakeem Olajuwon. So that's 4 after 10. So that's 14 that we have.
Okay, 14. Okay.
Because you
So
agree.
he's 15. Does he fall to 15 or does he?
KG. We were thinking who's the
KG,
15th best player.
okay.
We were thinking who's the 15th best player.
So he's
because
16.
Dirk is better than KD, right?
Dirk?
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think
Yes. Is in your opinion is Hakeem Olajuwon better than KD?
so. Yeah, absolutely.
Is Jerry West better than KD? in your
Yeah, I
opinion?
mean he's a logo. He has to
Okay.
be.
And then is Shaq or Steph or whoever you
Shaq, Steph
Yeah.
are better than him.
Absolutely. And
KG, yes.
yes, and KG's better than KD.
Thank you for saying that.
So
Kobe.
appreciate you, Kobe. Shout out to Kobe, everybody. That motherfucker came up with
He
it.
knows.
Kobe, if you got a camera, if you have a webcam, bro, if you have a computer or a laptop, let me know, man. I can send you a link so I can put you on the screen over here so you can talk your shit. So yeah, that's the thing about Kevin Durant. This is another thing I showed you over here talking about GOATs. The percentage of plays each player was versus double or triple teams for their career. Kobe was double team or triple team 39% of his career. Michael Jordan, 21%. LeBron James, 10%.
Be cool, nigga.
I'm not trying to hate, but that's something I just saw and I'm like, oh damn.
Kobe, you're right, bro. You're right.
Oh damn.
Go ahead and roast me for that one.
Yeah, I should be roasted for how the fuck did I forget about the big ticket? But that is very, very telling. So yes, I have KG at 15. So there might be people we're missing.
Nah, I don't think so.
But
I think that was,
skill wise,
honestly, I think that's
he is the third best scorer in the league. Number 4 is now Jerry West. It used to be Jerry West. Now it's number 4.
and he definitely changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the definition of basically what Giannis wishes he could be, like a guy who can shoot the ball at that height like that with that
Yeah.
type of movement and athleticism.
Now,
But Tatum's perfected it.
yeah.
Tatum has perfected it. I can't say enough about Tatum. Tatum's
Now
one of the
another
best
the great scorers is Allen Iverson, as we mentioned before. This to me, that's probably the 4th best scorer of all time. Kyrie's up there with him, but the thing is that Iverson showed up with 40-point bombs way more often. Let's just put it like this: Allen Iverson had the moves and wizardry with the ball pause that Kyrie has, but he had Jalen Brunson numbers. So if Jalen Brunson and Kyrie were together, that was Iverson. Because Kyrie I don't know why he can't be more efficient. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
he has.
But
he has-
he's literally the best
he's
layup
the
package you've ever
definition of-
seen in your entire life.
He's the
okay?
definition of hot and cold. He's the definition of hot and cold.
Yes.
He'll get hot and watch out, but if he get cold, you better watch out too, guy. Because he could go the other way with that shit.
Kyrie has the best layup package you could ever ask for. And he can shoot free throws. He has the best handles you could ever ask for. I mean, this guy is a shot maker and a shot creator. But for some reason or another, you just don't see him take over a game. He don't go ham. Every once in a while he does it, but nowhere near as what you see Tatum doing, Steph Curry doing, Jalen Brunson. These guys, they'll show up before 40 points at any moment. You know how many times Brunson's had 40 points since he's been a Knick? He just broke the record most all time. That is crazy.
Fatality.
That nigga Tatum by himself. If it was, I'm gonna be real. If Tatum don't go off like that, you guys are coming back in that game. Cause if Tatum don't go the way he did, like we probably lose that game.
Yeah.
'Cause-
And I'm not trying. I know I'm a Knick fan. I'm not trying to praise Brunson. I'm just trying to remind people what Allen Iverson was. He was a guy that he didn't just average 30 points a game. At any moment, he will fucking throw 40 or 50 on you, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And it was pretty often. It wasn't like it wasn't like once a month or something like that. No, probably 2 times two times a week. Maybe he might even fuck you up.
2 times a week.
You know what I'm saying?
2 times a week, and it was
a beauty to see. You know what I'm saying?
consistent. You'll get 40 from any night.
And only
Forget
Kobe, Jordan, those guys have reached those heights on a consistent basis.
Which is
You know what I'm saying?
very, very.
So at 6 foot, you got to put him. And the fact that he's 6 foot is even crazier. That's the thing that I just. When he gets hit, he falls. When LeBron gets hit, they fall. Jordan and Kobe put up, you know what I'm saying, muscle, so they didn't have to do much as far as avoiding physicality after a while. And Steph Curry, he doesn't play above the rim or near the rim. He's an outside shooter, so that don't affect.
That's why none of them really got injured like that late in their careers. But you could tell Allen Iverson started like off all the hits and all the falls. Remember Wade? Wade was the same thing. It was like he was always throwing himself on the ground, throwing himself on the court, and that shit didn't last. Just like they said it wouldn't.
No, it doesn't last. That's why Jordan stopped attacking the rim so much recklessly. Remember, most of Jordan's dunks were in his years before he won a championship. But after he started winning, he started realizing, hey, those things take a toll. It's Rick Smith, it's fucking Rick Mahorn, it's Bill Laimbeer, it's Shaq now, it's David Robinson, it's Patrick Ewing, it's Charles Oakley, it's fucking Mutombo. I mean, you name it. Back then, centers were Alonzo Mourning. I could keep going, broski. These guys back then existed in many different ways. These were, you know what I'm saying, in an uncommon age now where you don't see too many good centers, all-star centers. Back then, that was literally the main talent was in the center. The rest, it was scattered shooting guards, small forward, point guards, but that was a different era. I get it. I do get it. But I think after KD, it would have to be Iverson. And I think You could put Dwayne Wade after that, maybe.
I'm with that.
Just maybe. All right, so let's get to the power rankings, shall we? What you got over there?
At number 10, Houston, we have a problem. They're just not playing good right now.
You got them at 10?
What the fuck? I got them at 10. I got them at 10. I don't like this team. This team's going backwards. They don't have, again, like you said, they just don't have shooters. They just don't have shooters right now. They're very inconsistent when it comes to shooting the ball. And that defense isn't as tight as I thought it was. Sengun's a cone. He's a cone. Then I got the Los Angeles Clippers at number 9. I got the Pacers at number 8. I got Memphis at 7. I got the Lakers at 6. I got Denver at 5. I put these teams on the top because I trust them more and because they've had playoff success. Does that make sense?
It does.
And then I got the Knicks at 4, Cleveland at 3, OKC at 2, and Celtics reigns supreme.
Of
They're
course.
gonna stay up there.
As they should. There's no. They should say about
Be
it.
cool, nigga.
Look at his T-shirt. He got 2 rings, bro. He got 2 rings. Both his teams won in a few months span. He's a Celtics fan and he's an Eagles fan. He's a Texas fan, so they were, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
close.
don't remind me.
And he's a Yankees fan. They were in the World Series, so he's had a good year this year. I haven't had that bad.
Crazy ass year.
I haven't had that bad. I'm a Yankees fan, so I was there with him. I'm a Ravens fan. We were close, and then I'm a Knicks fan. We're looking good. So
Yeah.
right now, things is good for me too. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to 15 years ago or 10 years ago, thank you. But that's neither here nor there.
Be cool, nigga.
All right, let's get to my power rankings. My Mortal Kombat inspired tower rankings. Okay, so
Oh, you must have took Houston all the way off.
no, I wish I should have, but not yet. I'm gonna wait till the All-Star break to assess a lot of that,
Okay,
which is
gotcha.
coming soon. So the tower rankings are Mortal Kombat inspired because we're millennials. Okay, this is rated M for millennials, and we like to put a little gauntlet in there just to have fun with it. Now, we always do this afterwards. I'm gonna do this before. We always have a nice question for those who see the tower rankings. That is, let's say this is Madden. Let's say you have to start from the very bottom and work your way up the ladder. What team would you choose to go against these guys, like in 2K, okay? But the only rule is you have to choose a team that's not listed on the rankings. So let's get to it.
Finish him.
All right. At number 10, I got the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks are actually playing good basketball. They're not playing good defensively, but they're starting to get an identity, I guess. Running gun. Try to play as best defense as possible and start running. That's literally what it's doing.
Teams like
That could get you far, but without defense, not too much.
second out.
So then you got the Los Angeles Clippers.
Fatality.
These guys are surprisingly good. Surprisingly, they're not something to laugh at this year. Defensively, they're actually very efficient, and offensively, they're very efficient. This is actually a solid team. So congratulations over there, motherfucker.
Fatality.
All right, his Houston Rockets were 10th. My Houston Rockets are 8th. And now I didn't say it like that. You're not a Houston fan, fuck outta here. I would never disrespect you like that in your own shit.
Be cool, nigga.
All right. So the Houston Rockets are on a downward trend, but they are one of the best defensive teams in the league, which is the only reason why I have them there.
They're winning. That's the only reason they're winning.
Then I got the Lakers. The Lakers have turned it around. Not because of Luka. Somehow, some way,
No, they're playing. All right.
JJ Redick has his team playing right.
They're playing.
This is a team to be reckoned with. Do not kid yourself. Then you got the Memphis Grizzlies, who are also a tenacious team. They're not great at anything. They're
They're
fighters.
just there.
They like to fight. Those guys they're gonna downswing you. And this is a team that some teams, if they're sensitive or if they're not like disciplined mentally, might fall to them in the playoffs. Okay, hence the Houston Rockets,
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets, OKC Thunder.
No. I don't think they'll beat the OKC.
You sure about that?
Be cool, nigga.
I'm sure about that. We can definitely put money on that.
I'm telling you. One of
We
the
can
teams
totally
that's
put money on
mentally
that.
not tough might be the OKC Thunder.
What the fuck? Oh, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
All right. After that, you have the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are also playing good basketball as of late, and they're recent champions. So you have to leave them up there. And they got Joker. Then you got my New York Knicks. The New York Knicks have one of the most imposing starting five when Anunoby's healthy. But a very weak bench, which is why they're not in the Elite Three. Then you got the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are probably the second deepest team in the league as far as roster-wise, as far as talent in the roster. They're probably the
think
second
so.
deepest. However, they
At
just
this point, DeAndre Hunter. That's big.
yeah. However, they have lost to a few elite teams, so there's something to note. OKC. The only reason I have them higher than the Cavaliers is only because they're the number one seed in the Western Conference. Because they not only have lost to elite teams too, surprisingly they don't lose, but they play shockingly weird against teams they're supposed to dominate. So another trend I've been noticing, and obviously the Boston Celtics, they're just cruising. They're not in a hot streak. They're not in a bad streak. They're just cruising. They've been there, done that,
And they have a great record.
and
They
cruising.
really have a great record.
And that's how good they are. That's how deep they are. That's how, you know what I'm saying, disciplined they are. Well coached. The fact that
He said. That's truly right. What's starting to creep up, huh?
I call it how I see it, Cole. I call it how I see it. I didn't say that this year the East is better than the West. All I said is that in recent years the East has actually been better than the West.
And we're also saying this.
that's all I have to
This was
say.
like, how long ago?
Yeah.
It's been a minute. So
The West it hasn't been dominating like you think they have, bro. This is not the 2000s again. But this year, yeah, some of the better teams are in the West
But
now.
the
The trade changed that. Remember, when the last time I said that, the trade hadn't happened yet. Two big trades had happened now.
But the East got three of the best teams
Yes.
in the NBA, and that's
The thing is, most of
nothing they can-
other than the Thunder, nobody in your West can beat the Knicks, the Cavs, or the Celtics in a 7-game series. You wouldn't bet on it. So obviously there are some, but you're not gonna bet on it. They're gonna be the favorites, and you know it. Vegas is gonna put them favored. I know, broski. I know, but the Celtics, even when they're coasting, look how good they're playing. You're still one of the best records in the league.
Bro, let me tell you how I know how deep this team is. When we played Cleveland, Jaylen Brown got foul trouble. He goes to the bench. They bring in Derek White. Derek White completely goes off in that fourth quarter with Jason Tatum, and they completely take over that game. As Cleveland had a chance, but they should have won that game. Knowing that Brown was on the bench and they had their whole team. That to me showed how deep that team is. He said, yes.
I don't like the Celtics either, bro, but we got to call it how we see it. Right now, they're the team to beat. They are the reigning champions, and they're coasting, and they're literally playing elite. They're coasting, and they're playing better than everybody underneath the Knicks. The Knicks are doing the best they can.
But they're missing somebody.
The Cavs and
they are missing somebody.
The Cavs and the Thunder are literally doing the best they can.
Like I feel like if the Knicks was whole, then we might have seen.
Boston is not playing the best they can. They're literally coasting.
No, they're really not. They're really not playing. That's just scary.
Every team underneath that's why they're number one. That's the main reason why they're the top team, because every team underneath that is literally playing their asses off. Am I lying?
Finish him.
I see. Basically, Tatum's coasting. I don't think he's trying to score like this. I think it's just he's just playing like right now. This is probably Jason Tatum's final form. Right now, the way he's playing,
Yeah.
this is Jason Tatum's final form,
And-
where he can go 40 any given night, and nigga, watch out if he's this. Like if he's killing it from 3, watch out. 'Cause that nigga usually just start putting him up, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like Jalen Brunson. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row.
Well,
Shit could get scary.
some people are gonna ask, why why would the Celtics be coasting? And the reason why is to conserve energy. 7-game series are not easy, and you have to do 4 of them to win a championship. All right.
My God, not to mention they added Torrey Craig.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do you just like go and be like, oh, our team, our roster is really good. Let's see if Torrey Craig wants to join. And you get Torrey Craig, that's insane. That's crazy. It's like when we got at the beginning of the season, we had Lonnie Walker for a minute, but we couldn't keep him because of the cap space. That would have been crazy if they would have been able to keep Lonnie Walker.
That's true, yeah. But that's basically the reason why. Because they're literally have comparable records to the 3 teams underneath them, while literally skipping Malu
Not playing.
and not even giving it 100%.
Finish him.
But every other team out underneath them is literally playing the best they can, as hard as they can, just to get a good record in the NBA.
Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that sass.
That's how embarrassing the league is right now. The fact that the fucking Celtics are just lollygagging to the playoffs, and they got 5 winners or whatever it is.
Yeah, bro, Cole, JT's on a tear. He's on a tear.
Well, it's good for me. I can have him in fantasy, but what do I know? Right? What do I know?
He's 1 on yours. He has to be.
Of course he is. What do you mean?
It's like there's
Well,
nobody
like-
better.
What do you mean? The only person that could go close with him is Curry.
No, I meant at his position.
Oh, yeah, he's number 1. Yeah. He's number 1.
Ain't nobody playing like him.
He's definitely
KD's
number
good, but he's not playing like he's just not on this tear. Right now, this is Jason Tatum when, okay, I don't know if you remember, like I think it was his second year, where he scored like 3 games. He had scored, or 2 games he had scored 40 in a row, and he was scoring 30, 35. Like this right now, what he's playing, the way he's playing, his numbers, the way he's shooting the ball, the way he's commanding this offense. This is Jason Tatum's final form. This is what the league didn't want to see. Because at first it was like, oh, I'm a little selfish. Now you got playmaking Tatum too. He's making all the right reads. He's not that double team shit. That shit's not working no more. You can't double team him. He already knows where to go with the ball.
Yeah. Tatum,
This nigga's scary.
he turned a weakness into a strength. I'll give you that, because in that series against the Warriors,
The Warriors.
whenever he was double teamed,
It was just like he just wanted to keep
like he
shooting.
choked. It's like
and
he
he kept
choked.
shooting, and he kept wanting to
yeah,
shoot.
but he was making weird turnovers. He was bouncing the ball and on the out of
Yeah,
bounds line.
Wiggins was
He
bothering
will
him.
mistakenly step out of bounds here and there. He'll turn the ball over. He will just make weird mistakes. He's like he didn't know where the double team was coming from. He's like
Yeah.
It looked like
He
didn't
did
do
that. He did that in the Miami series too, though.
Yeah, it seemed like he didn't do any film study.
Be cool, nigga.
But now that he's
But
playing
now
like
he's turned
this,
that into a strength.
man, that's scary because you got a guy who offensively gets it from every phase of the game, starting to get it at this young age. Shit. That is scary.
Yeah.
Y'all might be looking at, the next greatest thing we've seen in a long time.
I'm just hoping Orlando gets back. Come on now.
Oh yeah, for
Come on,
real,
Orlando.
man. We ain't seen
I miss you, man.
like we ain't in the rankings. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So Saturday we're gonna be definitely putting players under pressure in the basketball arenas. It's time we turn it out for them.
Bro,
It's
we
about
all-
to be the All-Star break.
Cole, we all know that that what Tatum did with that was kind of crazy, but it's whatever.
We're gonna put some players in the hot seat on Saturday.
It was definitely cringe.
And then we're going to have a new Bum of the Week. It is back on Saturday. Saturday is going to be a good show.
Wait. Cole, who you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what team he's talking about. Which team are you talking about?
It's got to be your team. What's your team? Kobe, if you say your team is the Mavericks, the last time we spoke, you said your team wasn't the Mavericks. It's because you don't got Luka no more? Nah, he's not saying anything.
Luka look all right. They're easing him back. He's only playing like 26 minutes at the moment, but
That dude's out of shape, bro.
he looks pretty all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That was cringe.
Jalen Brunson's a fucking monster right now.
JT's not good with the cameras, but it don't matter because he's really good at basketball.
Steph Curry is on fire now. That little slump he was on.
What are you then? What team? What's your team?
I think he said he doesn't have a team.
Oh, you don't have a team?
Oh wait, no, maybe that was football. I don't know. Somebody said they didn't have a team. I don't know if it was him or not. They just like football or basketball, one of the two.
Probably just doesn't know what to say. Are they that embarrassing that you can't tell us?
Nah.
Okay. Nah, that's a good thing.
Oh, congratulations, bro.
Jimmy
You guys
Bucket.
got Jimmy Bucket.
Give me a hell yeah!
You better not get emo, Jimmy. We don't want to see that nigga again.
We live in Orlando. We wish something like that would happen around here. Bro. Shit.
Nigga, what the fuck you got on?
Them motherfuckers there, the Splash Brothers. You guys had the Splash Brother eras for a good 10 years, man. Congratulations. That was, but you know what I'm saying? Golden
That was a
State,
good run, man.
the Warriors ain't been shit for a while, bro. Since the Baron Davis days.
Facts.
So they deserve it.
Shit. Monte Ellis made him kind of, presentable, but even he couldn't, do it by himself.
I mean, they were never really truly the worst team in the league, but the thing is that when they first started in the NBA, they were actually successful, and then all of a sudden they just went stagnant for the longest. Kind of like the Milwaukee Bucks. They started pretty good with Oscar Robertson and Kareem, but then
You talking about with Mullins?
after a while, the Bucks didn't do shit until they got Greek Freak.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like they didn't try.
I mean,
they had Ray Allen. At one point,
They had Michael Red there, so they had a couple guys,
They
but
had
not.
some Ray Allen, and
But
they
they didn't have
tried.
enough. They didn't have enough.
No.
Not collectively.
So it is why everybody gets their turn. Hopefully, it's the Knicks' turn soon. I want the Knicks to fucking. But the thing is, New York has to be ready for the Knicks to win, because if the Knicks win, they're gonna tear that place up. You see how the fans are.
Did you see what Philly was doing
No.
when we won?
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah, it'd be a lot like that. See,
Them niggas going crazy.
it'd be a lot like that. So New York got to be ready for the Knicks.
Yo, but you guys gotta understand, man. That's just something that, even though we haven't won Super Bowls, that's a football town, bro. The 76ers ain't done shit their whole career. Basically, they haven't really won shit like that in a long time, in a very long time. So, Philadelphia, they actually have, they've won championships, but not Super Bowl championships. So it's different. They've won, but not Super Bowl. So it's really big for them. They love the Eagles, man. It's something about the Eagles, bro. It's just, that's a football town
Yeah.
all day. They love their Eagles.
New York's a basketball town. It will be hell on earth if the Knicks were to win this championship.
Could you guess why it's a basketball town?
There's a basketball court in every block, broski.
Shit. That's where the best of the best of the best of the best.
That's where the Mecca is,
With,
broski.
with honors.
The Mecca.
If you know, you know.
The Mecca of basketball is New York. And if the Knicks win, there's not enough police.
There's gonna be riots. There's gonna be riots.
It'd be crazy.
People don't understand that. That like the fans go crazy for shit like that. They really do. You'd be like, oh, these people are animals. They really excited, man. And I'm like, honestly, I know it's fucked up, but it get like that. You get all these different personalities all together in one spot, and they all see their team win, and they're lit. And I'm sure most of them are high, drunk, or something, and they celebrate. That's it. Don't win if you can't handle the celebration.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Don't win if you can't.
It's like some people want to dunk, right? Some people do the best they can to dunk, but they don't know how to get it there. And there's something that science will tell you and biology will tell you. Anybody could actually dunk, but the problem is that your legs and your brain and your subconscious will never let you jump higher than you can land safely. If it wasn't for that problem, you'd be able to. Anybody could dunk, but because your legs cannot handle the drop back down, it will never let you reach up there. That is a fact, a scientific and biological fact. And then basically, what that means is
Melly. I thought Melly got it.
Melly, fuck Melly.
I thought he was like in prison. Is he in prison?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
But God will never let you win something that you cannot handle, and that's what it is with the Knicks.
So you're gonna have to handle the fact that there may be riots.
Yep. Cole, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for all the viewers. We're gonna sign out. Appreciate y'all very much. We're growing. The Pressure Podcast is going.
Give me a hell yeah!
We on the way. Pressure means to perform, react, endure, using strategies in sports under rigorous environments, motherfucker.
Finish him!
We will be back on Saturday at midnight. We're here every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at midnight. We will talk some more football. We're going to assess the mess before the offseason. We're going to put some NBA players in the gravity room for the first time. We're going to have a new Bum of the Week award. So, appreciate y'all tuning in. Leave a like. Feel free to comment, subscribe. Cole,